Hi, this is Kritia from EatSmartAgeSmart.com, and this is part 2 of my discussion with Sam Graci, the creator of Greens Plus, and we are talking about pH food, and we're actually going to shop here at Whole Foods, and Sam is going to show us which foods we actually should be eating more of. And Sam, you did say that the key here is to shop at the perimeters of the grocery store so that we are buying good quality foods. Is that correct?
When we stay in the perimeter, there's a better chance we're going to buy whole foods, unpackaged foods, foods that are in their natural state. When we start to go down the aisle, we get a lot of packaging. We're paying for packaging. We're also getting foods that may have additives to it, such as
colors, sugar,
and colors and sugars, and so there's no need for it. Yes, there are some items we're going to find down the aisle, but in general, we're going to find our fruits and our vegetables. We're going to find our tofus and tempehs, or our chickens and our fishes, our low-fat dairies on their perimeter. We're going to find our whole grains, and we're going to find our bulk foods for seeds and nuts and legumes. They're generally found on the perimeter. So the first rule of thumb to stay alkaline is stay on the perimeter of a store as much as possible.
All right, so what should we buy? We're here right now in the vegetable section. I love vegetables.
We see all these colors. So the first thing I see here are dandelions. Any vegetable that is slightly bitter, deep green, is extremely alkalizing. So I may want to try a dandelion salad. I may want to get away from just head lettuce, but if I'm not sure of moving that far, I might just go to a nice Boston or a Bibb lettuce. And once again, I want to look for color.
Yes.
A lot of color. The deeper the color, the more the phytonutrients, the better the rainbow of nutrients. And I want to make sure my plate has a rainbow of colors when I eat any meal.
Actually, interestingly enough, because I think that Dr. Sanjay Gupta from CNN says 7 colors a day, that's what he tries to eat?
That's it. We want to eat as many colors so we're getting a whole range of nutrients. So as we come along, we notice here we have celery. Well, why would I buy celery? Not only can I add it to my main dishes, but I may put it into salad. But I also can make celery and carrot sticks that I can use as a snack. We want to make our snack alkalizing. How do we do that? Well, we might have raw, unsalted nuts and seeds as a snack mid-morning or mid-afternoon. Or we may have an apple or a pear mid-morning or mid-afternoon. We also could have some celery and carrot sticks. We could include some zucchini sticks in there, or a few red pepper rounds.
Or some hummus.
To make it enticing, or some hummus that we can put with. Now we have an alkalizing snack, and we stay away maybe from eating a muffin or a bagel that may
or a donut.
Or a donut that may be appealing, but very acidifying. So we get more nutrition, less money, foods in their natural state, more raw food for a nutrient distribution that might be better for us, and we're adding to our alkalinity. So
excellent.
We're on our way, and as we come along, I want us conscious that there are herbs and spices that are very alkaline. So all herbs and spices.
Ooh, dill.
So
is that dill? Oh, I love dill.
We can add dill to our salad. We may put it into our raw celery and carrot, eat a little of our dill along the way. Or we might want to use it to spice up our entree. So we can snip little pieces and put color on our entree. We can take a stainless steel food grater. We can take yams and sweet potatoes and beets and carrots, and we can grade them to put color on our plate, little spectrums of raw food that are easy to digest and that are moist. So,
and what about, I'm going to give this to our viewers, what about a beautiful wild salmon with dill?
Now you're really, I'm coming to your house.
No problem. The invitation is open.
I love that. So as we come along, we want to look at apples because they're locally grown this time of year. And if I was looking at apples, once again, this is what I'm going to use for a snack. Rather than grabbing a dessert, rather than grabbing a cheesecake and bringing it home, rather than baking some cookies, all of those are acidified foods. I would rather have an apple, so I may take a couple apples. In this case, I'm looking for red apples, but the next time I come shopping, I might vary it and look for yellow apples.
apples.
I want to be conscious to keep the arrays of color, always looking for colors. So same in my vegetable section. So let's go along. We have our
All right, excellent.
snacks. When I come along to my vegetables and I see carrots.
Oh, I love
I
carrots.
see beets. And
Oh,
I
love
see
beets.
Swiss chard and all the colors. We either can cook the beets, or what I like to do is take the beet in a stainless steel grater along with the carrots and grate them and put
Make
them
a
into my
salad.
salads and put
Oh,
them right on top
yes.
of my plate. They're moist, they're easy to eat. You have raw food, you have beautiful foods. Don't discard the tops, put them into your salad or lightly steam them. I want all vegetables crunchy, tender.
Yes,
Lightly
not
steam
dead.
them, not dead, and colorful. So here we go. We have snacks. You know, sometimes you can cook up some vegetables or you can grate them. And if you find you've got a little extra in the meal, take them to work the next day and put them into your lunch. Some beets or some carrots or some Swiss chard that you had cooked along with your sandwich. Have it on the side. Have it as a condiment.
Absolutely, I agree. And Dr. John Berardi says, cook once, eat twice. I mean, you know, leftovers, there's nothing wrong with leftovers. And it actually makes sense because then you're not grabbing, you know, bad choices because you actually have it prepared. So basically preparing it in advance will actually give you a leg up in terms of eating better.
You mentioned Dr. John Berardi from the University of Texas. Dr. John Berardi wanted to find out if we could measure the pH from urine, which I have always shown that we can. First of all, he and Dr. Venkat Rao from the University of Toronto showed that measuring the urine was an accurate way of measuring our pH. We can take pH paper.
pH paper?
Inexpensive. Comes in a little box from Genuine Health, and I have that.
Genuine Health makes
right
pH
here.
paper. Okay, that's
You
exciting.
can simply take a little piece, don't put it in your mouth because it has some chemicals on it, but you can put it in your urine, you put it in a little cup, dip the paper in, or your saliva. You can just simply spit into a little saucer. Don't put this in your mouth, put the paper in, it will turn a color. You can match the color to the chart here, and most people find out they're far too acidic. So I want you
what
to become
color?
an alchemist.
So when do you know if you're acidic or not?
We should start to get to the darker colors. The more darker, the more alkaline. The lighter, the more acidic.
Ah, I see.
So I want us to be an alchemist. It takes 21 days. I call it the 21-day challenge. Dr. Oz has the 28-day challenge.
He does. So
and if in
Sam Grassi has the 21-day challenge.
And John Berardi showed that in 7 days of taking Greens Plus, for instance, we can dramatically affect the pH of the body and make ourselves more alkaline. And in 21 days of using Greens Plus, with no other supplement, keeping the diet constant to what it was before taking Greens Plus, that in 21 days we can be 200% more alkaline. So we can alkalize ourselves with Greens Plus, but I like us to start with a lot of good natural food before that. Greens Plus would be the supplement, but you can test your urine or your saliva. Be a good alchemist, change your own pH, and watch your energy source. Oh,
exciting.
Let's continue to shop.
All right, let's continue to shop.
And we look at all the colorful peppers, red peppers and yellow peppers. So I want to make sure for my snacks, red pepper rounds are in my salad or in my vegetable choice. I'm getting some color. And we talked about lemons earlier.
Oh yes, we did.
A bag of lemons. Lemons and lemon juice is acidic in your mouth, but when it's acidic acid, but when that breaks down in your stomach, it breaks down to potassium citrate, which is an alkalizing agent. So lemons, grapefruit, and oranges, pink grapefruit, are acidic in your mouth, but alkalizing in your body. So their juices, such as lemon juice and water, alkalizes water. So put a few drops of lemon. And if you're going to work and you have a water container that you're taking, just put perhaps half a lemon throughout the day, put it in your water, and you're slightly sipping that lemon water. Very alkalizing. Stay away from soft drinks. Stay away from other kinds of drinks. You don't need them. A lot of water, herbal teas if you want, or lemon and water. You can't do better than that. The body is a majority of water, and we need to keep that water in an alkaline zone.
Oh, okay. That's really good to know.
As we come along, we'll see squashes this type of year.
Oh, squash.
This beautiful color in squashes.
Amazing.
We can bake them, but also we can steam them, crunchy tender, or we can cut them open and we can literally grade them into our salads, or grade them onto our plate. So they're raw, they're colorful, they're easy to digest when they are grated, and they add not only all of the vitamins and minerals, but once again, you're getting more to all of your colors. Rainbow of colors on your plate add more and more alkalinity to your body, but outrageously delicious.
See, I never thought of raw squash.
Well, and
That's
when we get
completely new
yams
to
and
me.
Sweet potatoes. You know what I like to do? If I take a yam or a sweet potato, I bake them so they're done, but they're still a little crunchy tender, and I'll put them in the fridge and I use them for snacks. So instead of having bread with something on it or some other kind of snack, I will just have a baked yam or sweet potato. Very alkalizing. The more color you get, the more nutrients. So a yam or sweet potato over a baked potato, for instance, better
Yeah.
than French fries.
Absolutely.
And you can also take these with the stainless steel grater, grate them, and put them into your salad or put them on your plate for color. So we want to get some yams. And some sweet
Excellent,
potatoes
excellent.
That we're going to take along our way.
Sam, I'm just going to stop the video right now, and we're going to have to go to part 3 of this, so I definitely want my viewers to keep watching. We are still here at Whole Foods with Sam Graci talking about PH food.